What it's like to watch buffalo fighting in China? How's it different from Spanish bullfighting? During my Hmong culture trip earlier this year, I spent an afternoon watching buffalo fighting in the only Hmong autonomous county in China. I also watched a group of kids dance breaking to traditional Hmong music. In a special museum in the town, I learned about the Hmong herbal medicine. In this small town in southwest China, traditions are integrated into modern life. After my entire Hmong culture trip, I've concluded this is the best place in China to experience Hmong culture and lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Yan Yan. I'm in a small town in southwest China near the border of China and Vietnam. What do you see in the structure behind me? A pair of buffalo horns and a traditional musical instrument of Miao people, an ethnic minority in China. I'm in Pingbian Miao Autonomous County in Yunnan province.
In an earlier video, I introduced the Kaihua Prefecture existing in the Qing Dynasty of China on the border of China and Vietnam. A subgroup of the Miao ethnicity who call themselves Hmong live in this area. Now, Hmong also live in Vietnam, Laos, the US, and many other countries. Their ancestors mainly came from Kaihua Prefecture. Pingbian belonged to Kaihua Prefecture before the districts were reorganized, during which Kaihua Prefecture was abolished. Currently, there are 5 Miao autonomous counties in China. Pingbian is the only Hmong autonomous county among the 5. The buffalo horn-shaped gate is actually a pedestrian overpass. I'll show you what it looks like inside. The town is built in the valley, and the road in front of us spans through the entire town. These are traditional Hmong dresses. They are a little different from the dress of other subgroups of the Miao people. I picked the white dress. It comes with a shirt, a short skirt, and a waistband.
This is a wind-rain bridge that you can find in almost every Miao village. Yes, Miao people live in the mountains, but they also live near water. There's always a stream down in the valley, and they built this type of bridge across the stream.
I've shown you this type of bridge in a Miao village in Guizhou province in an earlier video. Wind-rain bridge is not the only type of bridge in Miao villages. In shallow sections of the stream, you can also find bridges simply built with blocks of stones. Off the water, let's move our attention to mountains. Hmong villages are scattered in the mountains on both sides of the valley. Signs with both Chinese and Hmong dialect point to the directions of various villages. Standing on the main road, I could actually spot the villages. The houses are not the traditional wooden ones anymore. The village looks like a modern community with the exterior walls of the houses painted the same color. It's also very convenient living up in the villages here since there is a wide tarmac road in front of the houses. Residents could drive down the mountain. On the satellite map of the town, there is a round structure. What is that? It's a buffalo ring. The Miao people like buffalo fighting. Traditionally, they do this on empty ground. This was what I filmed in a neighboring city. I was standing in the front row, but still could hardly see the match, let alone those standing at the back. A modern buffalo ring gives the audience better view. The sculpture outside the ring depicts buffalo fighting. Instead of a matador fighting and killing a bull, this activity involves two buffaloes fighting each other. The one that flinches loses. The winner goes to the next round. This buffalo ring reminds me of the bull ring I visited in Spain a few years ago. It's probably inspired by that. This is the gate for the bulls to enter the ring, and we all know no bull leaves the ring alive. There are also two such gates in this buffalo ring. It's where the buffaloes enter the ring. It's also where the losing buffalo leaves the ring. The winning buffalo goes to the compounds below the seating section. Visitors don't have access to the compounds, but I imagine it would be similar to the ones I saw in Spain. Each buffalo has his name written on one side of the body and the assigned number written on the other side. This one is number 21. Narrators on site would introduce the buffalo's information before each match. According to the introduction, some buffaloes are imported from Laos. Unlike Spanish bullfighting, in this ring, buffaloes are protagonists. Some are superstars as they've won many championships. Sometimes a match ends in a second. In some match, the confrontation goes on and on and on. The longest match I watched that afternoon lasted 15 minutes. Sometimes the match just goes in stagnation. It took the owner forever to get the two buffaloes to fight. They tried to get the buffaloes horn to horn, but the two were just not in the mood. The ring was all packed, and the locals were very passionate. Like passion in soccer in Europe, here passion in buffalo fighting starts from a young age. The buffalo fighting lasted for 4 days during the Chinese New Year. Each day there is a final champion. The owner of the champion buffalo gets a prize equivalent to $6,000 to $11,000 US. Taking a bus south, I arrived at the site of the Flower Mountain Festival. Hmong people in Yunnan province celebrate their traditional Flower Mountain Festival during the Chinese Lunar New Year. The festival starts from the third day of the Lunar New Year and lasted for about 10 days. A long pole made by the trunk of Chinese fir tree is erected in an empty field. That's the main site of the festival. A stage is set up next to the pole. Each day there are different competitions on the main stage. Big prizes attracted lots of local residents. Anyone could register on site for the competition. My favorite performance was from a group of kids dancing breaking to the music played by the Hmong musical instrument Lushen. Here, they incorporated the steps of Lushen playing. Perfect combination of dance style from west coast of the US and traditional Hmong music. I'm always impressed by and proud of the creativity of the young generation in China. Of course, their performance won the first prize in the dance competition. The entire festival site spans at least a mile along the foot of the mountain. Every day, tens of thousands of people came here. It was also a big business opportunity. The food section alone has hundreds of stands selling different food. People enjoying the holiday time with their family. In the small town, there is a very special museum. It's about the traditional Miao medicine. Living in remote mountains far away from urban areas, the Miao people used herbs in the mountain for curing illness. The museum has an exhibition of the whole collection of herbal medicine. On the southern end of the main road is the old and main part of the town. It's where the government, hospitals, shopping malls are located and where the majority population live. It's convenient, clean, modern, but also full of the characteristics of Hmong culture. After watching this video, anyone could imagine it was a huge investment building all the infrastructures and renovating all the buildings in the old villages and old town. There is even a high-speed railway passing the town. Is it worthy making such an investment in such a remote area? The answer is clear. Every ethnic group in China has the right to enjoy economic development and prosperity. If you are interested in experiencing Hmong culture, lifestyle, and festival, do visit Pingbian during Flower Mountain Festival. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Yan. I make videos about sites of interest in China and histories and stories behind them. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.